Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at Iceberg Table support on Snowflake that we have added in our Snowflake Snap Pack. First, we're on Snowflake and we're executing a script to create an external volume for Iceberg Tables using S3. And then we just want to make sure that the table we're going to create using Snap Logic doesn't already exist. So we'll execute this query. Now let's go to Designer. We have a simple pipeline here that we're going to execute to bulk load some sample data. In this snap setting, you can see that we have the create table if not present and Iceberg table checkbox is selected, along with the external volume field filled out that we ran the script for on Snowflake. And now that field only pops up when we have the Iceberg table selected. So let's go ahead and validate. So it's going to take a few seconds to get going. Once it's done, we'll take a look at the data we inserted first here on the Snap Logic Designer. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the Snowflake instance. It's going to take a few seconds here. And all right, let's take a look at the data that we inserted real quick. Just some sample data, nothing crazy. And now we'll look at the bulk load snap as well. And we can see that the data was bulk loaded. Now I'll switch to Snowflake. Here we're going to just execute the query to take a look at the table created, and as you can see, it's the same data that we saw on Snap Logic here as well. One quick thing to note here is that the is iceberg column here in Snowflake tells you whether your table is an iceberg table or not. And as you can see here, it says Y, which is yes. So yes, it is an iceberg table. After this, now we'll switch to S3, where we had initially created our external volume. So we'll go ahead and do that. And here you can see that we have two folders, data and metadata. We'll go ahead and click on the data folder and take a look inside. You can see a bunch of Parquet files here. Each of them are associated with the snapshots of Iceberg tables. And this is what empowers features such as time travel that helps you look at the state of your table at any given point in the past. Now we'll do one last thing, which is we'll try to insert some more data here. We're going to keep both create table if not present and Iceberg table checkbox is selected, but we know that we have this table created anyway. All right, now we're going to save this and hit validate. And you can see that the status shows up as success here. And we've inserted a bunch of new rows of data. We'll go ahead and run the script over here in Snowflake just to see if those rows were inserted, and you can see that the number of rows increased, which means they were. All right, now finally going back to S3, once I hit refresh, you'll notice that after that insertion, we have a new Parquet file generated that essentially is the new snapshot of the current state of the table. And that concludes our demo.